Oh, technology, technology. And I really hope this works. So I'm going to have to check it after I record this. But yeah, I was planning on putting this review out a few days ago, but for some reason when I started live streaming, it didn't show video. And I've been trying for the past few days to figure out how to get it to show video with live streaming, but it just won't do it, which is a problem because that's how I generally tend to do my videos with live stream. So I'll have to find out what's up with that. But in the meantime, you don't want to hear too much about that, I suppose. The review for today is a book called Canterbury Cousins. Oh, I just realized if I'm doing it this way, it might be reverse. If that's backwards, I apologize. But it says Canterbury Cousins. It is by Owen F. Cummings. Maybe I can switch it around once I upload it. Anyway, it is a book by a Roman Catholic, a deacon as I recall. Yes. And it is a survey of various 20th century Anglican theologians concerning the Eucharist. Specifically, he focuses upon Anglican theologians within the Church of England, specifically. And I think he goes a little bit out of that every now and then. But he begins with an introduction about Anglican theology, and I would say that's one of the weaker chapters because he does buy into the whole Roman position about we deny any sort of sacrifice in the Eucharist and all that sort of stuff when that is abundantly not the case. The whole, apostolic I curiae argument. But from there, he goes more or less chronologically, I want to say, chronologically, into a variety of Eucharistic theologians within the Anglican tradition. And it's not simply a bunch of Anglo-Catholics or a bunch of evangelicals. He runs the gamut. He does focus upon more Anglo-Catholic types. Well, I wouldn't even say Anglo-Catholic types, but I'll say it this way. He does have a section that is devoted specifically to evangelicals. But he does give a wide range. He talks about Spence. He talks about Mascal. He talks about Dom Gregory Dix. He talks about Rowan Williams as well, going much more forward. But it's a really good book, and it gave me a few. There were a few that I was like, I didn't know much about. Let me see if I can look at them right now. I knew a little bit about David Ford, but I found him to be very interesting. Kenneth Stevenson was another interesting one for me. Let's see. Well, his book, at least, I have right here, Eucharist and Offering. But yeah, it is a very nice short collection of sort of summaries of various theologians. The ones that I do know and am familiar with, like for instance Mascal and Dom Gregory Dix and obviously Rowan Williams and others like that, he was pretty spot on. There's nothing I would say that was substantially off that I could think of. But like I said, that beginning chapter had some problems with the understanding of Eucharistic theology within Anglicanism, but other than that, it is a pretty solid book. And I would recommend it for Roman Catholics who want to know, at least within the 20th century, sort of like the different avenues of Eucharistic theology that Anglicanism has. So it is a wonderful book for that. I would highly recommend it. In fact, my relative who is a devout Roman Catholic might be getting this for Christmas. Not this exact one. I want to keep it. I have notes in it, but getting a copy of it. So yeah, I approve. It's a good one, and I will hopefully remember to put links below for it. But once again, it is called Canterbury Cousins, the Eucharist in Contemporary Anglican Theology by Owen F. Cummings. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this book review.